Hey, what's up, soldiers? My name's GregFPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and welcome back to another Saturday Top 10, where today we're going to be counting down the top 10 Wonder Weapon quests in Treyarch Zombies history. So these are quests that you need to do something specific in order to get the Wonder Weapon by completing like challenges and things like that. So hope you guys enjoy. If you do, make sure to drop a like, subscribe if you're new, and if you have a top 10 you want to see here on the channel, make sure to comment down below. Let's jump right into it. Alright guys, so coming in at the number 10 spot, and there's no honorable mentions by the way, is going to be the Fire Staff on Origins. Now, I really like this quest for a couple different reasons. First of all, not only do you have to kill the Panzer, but then the other two are just other things that you would do normally on a map anyways, like turning on Generator 6 to get the other parts pretty easy, and then of course shooting down the plane is kind of like a cool challenge that you can do. And once you get all three parts, obviously you can build the Fire Staff, but then you have to get kills down in the crazy place area, and you can do it while charging up souls for other staffs as well, which is always nice. And then last but not least, you have to do the puzzle, which is like at the underneath the church where the tank normally is. So having to do all three of those different things is what I love about doing a quest for a Wonder Weapon, and that's why it comes in here at the number 10 spot. Coming in at the number 9 spot is going to be the Wolf Bow on Drak. Now, I really like this because not only is it easy, but it's really cool in general. You shoot down a skull at the rocket test area, grab the skull, and then you spawn in a wolf ghost, which is really cool anyways. Then you follow around the ghost, and it's where the Wolf King's bones were scattered around the map, and you just have to get kills there. And then last but not least, when you finish getting all the souls filled up, the wolf literally sits at the wall, and you have to go up there, wall run when anti-grav is active, and then there's a skeleton there that you activate, and then he like hands you the bow, which is so cool. And I really like how this ends in general, and it's just really cool because it adds to the whole like Wolf King like I guess storyline for Drak, which is really cool, and I appreciate that a lot. So it comes in here at the number 9 spot. Alright guys, coming in at the number 8 spot is going to be the Blundergat quest on Mob of the Dead. Now, the reason I like this one so much is because all you have to do is collect the 5 different blue skulls around the map. And the only way to see these skulls originally was using Afterlife, but once you get the hang of it, it's a lot easier. And there's some really cool skips you can do. Like for example, getting the skull on the roof. As long as you have the roof open, you can throw a tomahawk right above like the shower's entrance and grab it, which is a really cool shortcut. And there's other shortcuts you can do as well around the map to get the skulls a lot faster. I just think it's a really cool quest, plus it's required for the Easter egg anyways. So if you're going to be getting a Blundergat, which you kind of need to get anyways, it makes perfect sense to do this quest, because also you're able to get 2 of them if you get one from the box before picking that one up. So it's just really cool in general, and it's nice that there's a quest to get a free Wonder Weapon, and this is basically the first one to get a free Wonder Weapon in Zombie. Coming in at the number 7 spot is going to be the Hand of Charon Wonder Weapon quest. Now, this is in my opinion the best hand in all of Ancient Evil, and it's a really fun quest to do as well that requires you to play smart and be smart a little bit as well. So once you do the initial lockdown, then you have to get kills at the pool of water that's there, and then once you get enough kills, you can drink from it. While you drink from it, while you're going around collecting the coins, which is really cool as well. The problem with that is if you get hit, you do not regenerate health until you place those coins in. So you have to play really smart and make sure that you're not at like the start of a round while going around to collect these coins. And also the smart part, I guess, is knowing all the locations and being able to count as you're going through them. And of course, there's a lot of fake ones as well, which is really cool. So you got to listen to that ding noise to make sure that it was in fact a real coin. So I just love this quest in general, and it's definitely my favorite out of all the different hands on Ancient Evil. Coming in at the number 6 spot is going to be one that's really easy to do on Tag Der Toen for the Wonder-Waffe. Now, all you have to do for this one is shoot down an icicle that has a key in it, and there's a few different locations around the lighthouse area. And once you get that, all you have to do is bring it to the forecastle of the ship, place it in the pot, and let it melt. Once it's done melting, then you go up to the facility and you open up the safe that has the Vril device in it, the one that you originally get from Call of the Dead, which I thought was a super cool callback. and then all you have to do is get some kills. It's like a soul box, and then you give it to Pablo and he gives you the Wonder-Waffe key as well. So I just think this one's really cool in general. I really like the callbacks to like previous versions of the maps and storyline stuff like that. So in my opinion, it's really cool, and that's why it comes in here at the number 6 spot. Coming in at the number 5 spot is going to be the Cerberus from Wonder-Waffe. Now I really like this one because it's really simple. Like, it's one of the easiest things you can do in the game, but it requires you to play a couple different like things on the map in order to get it. So you have to obviously get Klaus, so you have to get all those parts as well, and then you get the light from Klaus shooting or opening the locker or whatever, and you grab the black light, and then all you have to do is find 3 different areas around the map that have a number on it, and then you enter the numbers into the safe in the room that you already opened where you had to get Klaus's hands with a brain rotted zombie. So I like that you have to go to that spot to get Klaus's hands and then go back there for the safe, and it's just like a really linear, really good quest. I find that a lot of them in Cold War are great, but this one is definitely by far my favorite for the Cerberus on Wonder-Waffe. Coming in at the number 4 spot is going to be the Magma Gat Wonder Weapon quest. Now obviously you can go around and throw a tomahawk on Blood of the Dead as well to get a free Blundergat, but once you get the Blundergat, you have to place it in the fireplace at the warden's house and get 15 kills, and each zombie that you kill, you have to collect their soul or their soul essence, and then once you get all of the essence filled on the skulls as the indicator above the fireplace, you can insert it into the Blundergat, and then you have to escort the Blundergat all the way back to the forge area on the west side of Alcatraz. And the really cool thing that I like about this is because you have to run by all the different barrels lit on fire and reignite the fire that is on the Blundergat, and I think that's really cool because along the way you have to do it, and I just think it's really cool. Like, you can pick the correct path and go that way through and really navigate your way there, and then of course when you pick it up, you get Brutus to spawn just like when you have to activate Pack Punch. So overall, I think it's a really cool quest, pretty easy, and also really fun. So that's why it comes in here at the number 4 spot. Alright guys, coming in at the number 3 spot is going to be the Winter's Howl on Classified. You have to do the Project Scatty Easter egg in order to get this, and I think it is by far one of the coolest side Easter eggs in all of Zombies. If you consider it a main Easter egg, I guess that would be cool too, but the reason I liked it so much was because it included 4 of the different old classic maps where you have to find the codes by doing different things, like shooting the president's thing in the correct order, 1 3 2 4, also going around and throwing a grenade inside of a teleporter prototype that was outside the map is cool. Obviously getting the key, which is the number 5, tying back to 5 being the original map to open up the desk. And then last but not least, you definitely have to go and enter the DEFCONs in the correct order and press the TV to get the last number, which I think is cool as well. Going into the like old area, obviously you can get a piece there, but it's like the main area where Mason meets President Kennedy, and it's also on 5 as well, in the main Pack Punch room. So going back there is really cool as well. And then of course you have to enter all of those codes in the correct order, and then you have to play 3 rounds at area 51, which is just an amazing Pack Punch area, of course. So I think the Winter's Howl upgrade is probably the best. I did find it first, me and my friends, when Black Ops 4 came out, so it was really cool and special to me as well. So it comes in here at the number 3 spot. Alright guys, coming in at the number 2 spot is going to be the Masamune upgrade on Zetsuba no Shima. Now I really like this one for a few different reasons, but we're going to go into it. So first, you have to get the KT4, you get the plant at the bottom of the water, which is pretty easy. You have to get the part from killing zombies near one of the labs, it's a green part, and then last but not least, you have to trap one of the spiders to get the spider venom. And once you get that, you get the KT4, but the Masamune is what's really cool. So you have to fight the giant spider, which in my opinion is one of the coolest things and like ever in Call of Duty Zombies. That spider boss fight just to get its venom is really cool, like the big mama spider. So that alone in itself is really cool, and you have to use the KT4 to open the web to actually go down in there. Next, you have to actually complete all your challenges to get an electric shield so that you can go in one of the cages and get lowered down underneath to grab that vial. And last but not least, you have to get rainbow water by going through the sewage tunnel systems or pipes, and you have to get the rainbow water there, which then you use to water the plant underwater, which I guess doesn't really make sense, but it's really cool. And then you can finally get the Masamune, and just the table alone with the colors spinning and everything like that just looks so cool and awesome. And I think the Masamune is just a great wonder weapon quest. Like, I would love a wonder weapon quest like this for literally every map, because this one actually like requires you to do a lot, and I love Easter egg stuff like this, so it definitely deserves to be high up on the list. Alright guys, and coming in at the #1 spot as the best wonder weapon quest in all of Call of Duty Zombies, we're going to Dead of the Night for Alistair's Annihilator. Now, I really like this wonder weapon quest because it's pretty simple. Now, first of all, there's 4 different symbols around the map that will allow you to get it from the locker itself in the library for free, which right off the bat is already cool. And then the upgrade process is really easy because it's stuff you got to do around the map anyways. So you do have to get silver bullets, which is kind of annoying because there's 18 total locations for all those parts. But once you get silver bullets, you have to kill a werewolf, promoting pack punch, which you need to do anyways, and that's really easy as long as your gun has silver bullets. And then also you need a shield to bash open the library like hidden bookshelf thing and get that part there, which you want a shield anyways when you're playing Dead of the Night. So once you have those 2 things, you get the chaos theory, and then next you have to get 3 vampire kills and get their bile, which is pretty easy because you have the whirlwind effect on the chaos theory. So once you get the bile, you can spawn in the crimson Nosferatu, and you can use the whirlwind attack again to kill him, which is really easy as well. So there you go, you got one of the parts. Next up, there's lanterns also in the cemetery as well, which you have to shoot the orange one in the correct order, and then the last one that you shoot will spawn a vampire that's flying, and I like to just spam shoot it immediately as soon as it spawns, and you can get that part as well. And then last but not least, you have to use the disarray effect on the chaos theory to kind of, I guess, stun one of the zombies so it goes crazy and is just disarrayed, and dig in the 3 different dig spots in the pack punch area, which you already opened up to get the last and final part. Then you can just build it in the greenhouse area. So I think it's a really cool and fun upgrade quest for a wonder weapon, and honestly I think that Alistair's Annihilator is one of the best wonder weapons in all of Zombies history as well. It's really fun to use and a really cool concept in general. So anyways guys, that is going to be the top 10 best wonder weapon quests in all of Call of Duty Zombies history. You're probably going to disagree. Let me know your favorite down below in the comment section. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.